Hi guys, hi my Lolita Squad, and welcome to my channel once again at Lola Superstars World. So today I want to review Dune 2. I went to go and see it, like most people, on the week of when it launched in the UK. I'd seen the first movie one, Dune itself. I thought it was amazing, thought it was great. I had not read the books, so I have to just put it out there straight away. I have not read the books, but I've watched a lot of the videos. I've watched a lot of the videos, so I think I have a rough understanding of how everything goes. But today we are going to talk about Dune 2, my review, my experiences, what I expected. So I must say, as a little sci-fi fan, I love science fiction. I love watching Jon Snow. I love where science and reality and action meets itself and clashes. I will say this movie was definitely a must watch, and I'm happy I went to go and see it in the cinema. I would say there was a lot of good gems. I liked it. I definitely like it, and I'm gonna delve more into what I liked about it and what I thought could have been improved a little bit more. But definitely, I'll say it was a good watch. A good watch. If you haven't seen it already, I would say there are a few minimal spoilers alerts. I won't reveal so much so that when you go to watch it, you would enjoy it yourself. But when I watched the movie, there was certain parts or a certain bit, funny enough, towards the end that just got me going, I really got to talk about this. I really got to give you my T's and P's on this and just get down to the situationship that needs to be spoken about. But to start off with, I would say if you've seen Dawn, the first one, the first Dawn series, this is a great follow on. Dawn 2 literally starts where Dawn 1 ended, where they are in the desert, where Paul and his mother, Jessica, they're in the desert and they're escaping. Obviously, House Atreides at this point has been destroyed. Their father Leto, or Paul's father Leto, has now passed. He was deleted by his long-term enemies, and now Paul is in the desert with his mother. They found the Fremen, and they are going to meet the rest of the Fremen society to hide with them in the desert and learn the ways of the desert, learn the powers of the desert. Something that Leto himself wanted to do. He wanted to collide. He wanted to have a relationship with the Fremen people. He wanted to combine the power of House Atreides with the Fremen desert power, and together they will conquer their enemies or have a good collaboration, produce spice, which everybody loves in the Dawn world. It's the great, one of the greatest commodities, and live and be well. So Dune 2 definitely starts from there. It starts straight away and there's actions, boom, let's go. What I would say, the movie is quite long, but I like that. I did like it. When I get into a movie, when I get lost into a sci-fi movie, I like the fact that there is a good chunk of information or content that I can watch and really delve into it. So I wasn't that overly bothered about the length of time, but what I would say, there was definitely some pacing issues. I felt like, for those of you that have read the book, Dune 1 and 2, in the books that is kind of one book altogether. Then it goes to Dune Messiah and Dune Empire. There's actually 6 books in the Dune universe. So right about now, in accordance to the books, we're basically just coming to the end of the second book. So there was a lot of content to get through, but I would definitely say pacing. I felt like they spent a lot of time in the beginning, kind of like building up Paul Atreides with the Fremen people to get to the point where he was leading, or he became their messiah, or the one that they have been awaiting for so long. For those that are familiar with the Dawn world, it's quite, they've got a very strong, what's I gonna say, it's quite, it's prophetic. They have a form of religion. It's kind of like a religious movie. They have a form of religion and they have a lot of prophecies. Most of these prophecies have been put out there by the Bene Jesuits. Some people call them the Bene Jesuit witches and Jesuits, and they put out a lot of information. Their Messiah, like the chosen one, like the one. In a lot of these movies, they always got that one that will be the savior, that one that will change their life. So Paul is kind of, it's like he fits the profile of that messiah person that will come and change everything for them. But unknowing to a lot of people, and this is a spoiler alert from some of the other books, this is what the Bene Jesuits do. They put out these information so that in different planets, so that when they are in different world, that they can be in a position of monopoly and power. But to the Fremen, there's a part of them that says, "Oh my God, he could be the one. He's the son of a stranger. He fits all the prophecies. He is the one." And there's some people that think, "Come on, this is just propaganda, really." Anyway, I'm saying that to say this. That story was kind of built up, I'll say maybe a good half of the movie. As fun as it was, when you get near to the end where things start to move a lot more, where you get the interactions of the empire, of the the enemies of the Atreides, or the house that destroyed the Atreides. When you get to the other sections of the movie, and obviously I don't want to give too much away, you kind of felt that if they kind of spent less time or minimize the time or kind of sped things up in that journey of Paul being a stranger to now leading the pack, if they kind of sped that process up, they'll have more time at the end to do the things that was really needed to be done. And I don't want to actually spoil that for you, but there were certain moments, certain actions, the climax of the movie that would lead it to the next book. We're like, come on, come on, let's do it. They started off that way, but it just didn't really give you the climax that you would expected. And I haven't even read the book. I've seen the first movie. I know I'm familiar with the story, but I can imagine a lot of book fans or people that have read the books before, they're like, really? Come on, you could have done a bit more with that. So I'll definitely say that. If you're looking to make amazing content, why not try Fiverr? They have a multitude of experienced professional freelancers that you can use anytime, that can turn your dreams or vision or brand into reality. So try not Fiverr. You can either have a consultation with one of their freelancers, or it may just be a case where you want to use their tools. They've got a number of great tools that you can do, that you can make great logos, pictures, posters, or even videos as well. So definitely try out Fiverr. My link is in the bio. Feel free to check out the link, click on the link, and go to the website, and yeah, it all starts from there. Thank you very much. Enjoy, and remember who requested it. You know who it is, my Lolita Light Squads. Take care. Bye. With an amazing press tour, an international press tour around the world to promote Dune. I mean, it was outstanding. Everybody was talking about the fashion, the imaginations, what the young stars were wearing, the young starlets. It was amazing. Timothy, Zendaya, Florence Pugh, and that lovely guy who was in Elvis. I mean, it was just amazing. But to say this, what got me in such an that I had to do this video, and what it was, and maybe I'm just saying this as a woman, I don't know. I don't think it's right for a guy to declare his love for you, and in the same breath, in the same air, in the same atmosphere, declare marriage to another woman. I don't care. Call it a sci-fi, call it television, call it a movie, call it fantasy. It's just not right. And as a woman, as a mother in the 21st century, that kind of shenanigans needs to be checked. Because you cannot be promoting that. I mean, fair enough, yes, we know the book, or certain people know and have read the book, and they know certain events happen. But you can't just do that. You cannot just do that and not think people are going to feel away. I felt away. And it just kind of, it just rubbed me the wrong way. It really did. And it did kind of add to certain, highlights of certain bits. But for me, it took away for me enjoying, or it took away the tip of the mountain of the movie, and instead I was concentrating on what just happened 5 minutes ago. It just happened. Yeah, I love you. In the same breath, in the same air, I'm declaring marriage to somebody else, and then yeah, let's get on with the next thing. No, 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 no. You don't spend half of the movie building up a love story. You come into a community, the Fremen community, you learn their ways, their dazzle ways, you learn their power, you fall in love with their princess. You learn about them, and when you get to the top of the mountain for where you need to be in order to be at a point to pay back for what happened to your family, then you go and disrespect by making a power move. No, no. I was flabbergasted. I'm not gonna lie. It took the end of the movie away from me because I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, rewind. We need to address the elephant in the room. And it the movie just continued. I was screaming in my popcorn. I mean, I don't know if that was the reaction they were expecting. I don't know if I was just in my feelings because I'm a girl. I love romance movies. I mean, I spoke to a few guys that I know about it, and I said, "What did you think about that?" Most of them said, obviously they've read the books. They're Dune fans and such. They said, "You're just so childish, childish, childish." That's human emotion. That is human feelings. What? Because you're in a pursuit of power, a woman's feeling doesn't mean anything. Crush a woman. She's a woman. She should get over it. It doesn't matter. We're dealing with power here. It's whoa. Yeah. Yeah, that's what made me had to write this and make me record this video because it just did not go well with me. But let me know your thoughts in a comment section. Maybe I'm just over exaggerating. Maybe I should just be watching a bit more Barbie. Maybe I'm not ready for this cutthroat Dune world. I do not know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I would like to hear it because I was shocked. I hope I didn't give too much of the story away. I tried not to, but I hope I didn't. There is a few spoiler alerts. I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, I like to know what other people felt. I didn't feel good about it. I was like, are you kidding me? What the sunken place is going on, Paul? How dare you do my girlfriend like this? But hey, that's just me. Well, my lovely Lolita squad, I hope you've had fun. It's been a pleasure gisting with you. If you haven't already, like this video and subscribe so you can be updated with all notification. I most probably will have to do a part 2 to this because I need to know what you guys are thinking, and from then I would voice my opinion. But thinking more deeply about it now, I think I will do a part 2, but I have to know if that's what you guys want me to do. Let me know. And what I'm thinking about, I'm going to dig a bit more deeper into the prophetic nature of Dawn because I haven't really covered it much in this movie. I mean, or in this review, basically. As we know, the movie is very prophetic and has a sense of spirituality. But then, is this something that Christians should be watching? Is it too occultic? So let me know what you feel. I mean, like I said earlier before, it was definitely made essence, or the highlight of the movie was well, not the highlight, but it was daily push that Paul Modip was the one. But from a Christian point of view, who is the one? We serve Father, the God, and in Jesus Christ is the Savior. So I kind of feel like this movie kind of gave us a commercial and advertisement into how things would be in the end days, in the beast system, with the antichrist, the anti one. And let me know what you think. I think all knowledge comes from God. For those that have read the book, maybe I'm going a bit more further. And I think it gets a bit more or clearer in Dune, the Messiah, and with the third book as well, Dune the Empire, with later the second. But I'm going a bit far ahead for those that have not read the book, when the true meaning of Dune and what the true essence that Frank was really trying to get about when he wrote these books about serving God, one true God, or not being led. You don't want to be led astray, because in the last word, the Bible states that there'll be a lot of deceivers. There'll be a lot of people claiming that they are the Christ. They have come again to save everybody. So we have to be, as Christians, we have to make sure we are rooted in the world. Any knowledge about the future, about times to come, let it come from God. Dig deep into your Bible. Start reading Matthew 24, which talks about the end times and the traits of the end times. Read Revelations. Revelation 18 is really good, but read the whole of the book of Revelations. It will give you an insight. But most importantly, pray to God and develop a relationship with God. So God will not only show you what will happen in the end times, but it would also give you the tools and the equipment to know how to deal with the end times as well, which I think is highly important. And for those of you that have read the book, I mean, I'm sure you know within time that the main essence of the book states, or it kind of portrays, that you shouldn't be led by any charismatic figures or people. But then in a way, is that denouncing Christianity? Is that denouncing religion altogether? these are things that we'll discuss more. But for everybody, I would just advise, pray to God, pray to your creator, read the Bible, and he would give you the knowledge that you need for the times to come. But if you want me to go a bit more deeper, looking at the spiritual side of Dawn, if you want me to go a bit deeper, let me know in the comment section and I'll think about it for part 2. Thank you so much. Until the next one, take care. Bye.